Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how I got these nails. So these are pretty much like 3D effect comic book nails. I wanted nails for Valentine's Day and I saw this idea and I was like, you know what, let me run with this, and I instantly decided to jump into the idea. And yeah, I love how these nails turned out. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching. So to begin with, I'm starting out with my nails already prepped and shaped and everything. I put all that off camera and I based it with some acrylic powder. So this is what I'm using. I'm just using a little plate to act as my mixing palette. I'm using these brushes, these tiny little brushes, and I'm using some spirit or any alcohol that I'm going to put in this little bowl. This is going to help me clean my brushes better. So right now I'm cleaning my brushes first because my brushes were a little dirty, but also in between I had to clean my brushes quite a bit. So that's exactly how I was doing it. So these are the gels that we're going to be using today. I'm using this nude gel from Trudy's. I'll check the color somewhere. And then I'm using this red, white, and black from Charm Limit. And of course you've got your base coat and your top coat. So first of all is I applied some bondage. So bondage is basically like a primer, except it's not acid based. So first I applied the bondage to my nails just to kind of help the nail polish grip that, and then I went ahead and applied my base coat and then I cured that. So now I'm starting to apply the nail polish. I'm starting with the nude. So I'm using the nude on my index finger, my ring finger, as well as my middle finger, because that's the design that we're going for. And I love this Trudy nail polish because it's actually pretty thick and it dries out really thick. So I was trying to apply a thin layer because I just didn't want it to end up looking too bulky, because I would have preferred a different shade of nude, but this one actually turned out perfectly. Okay, so after that I went ahead and applied the red nail polish on my pinky as well as on my thumb. I applied a generous coating, as this one's not as thick as the Trudy nail polish, as you can see, but it still works. Okay, so after curing that, I'm just going in with a second layer of each of the nail polishes. You can go in with as many layers until you're satisfied. I did 2 layers because I didn't feel like doing a third layer, but I could have gotten away with a third layer, especially for the red, as well as for the Trudy's one, because even with it being as thick as this, it actually did look good with the design in the end. Okay, so here I just prepped my liners, the polishes that I was going to use as my liners. So I just applied them on this plate. So I started with the red, and then with a drop of red and then a little bit of black, just to help me get like that, you know, shadow tone, and then I mixed that up together just so that I could have the really off black but still kind of reddish, just to look like a shadow. And then after mixing that, I of course went in with the other colors. So I put a drop of the white on the side, and then I put the red on the another drop of red on the other side, and then I also put a drop of black on the other side. I didn't show this part, but I also did put some of that nude on the other part, and I was using this as I was lining my nails as well as when I was cleaning them up. So these are the colors that I added. So just adding a little bit and adding as I needed to, because for some of the colors I didn't need to add, so I just like used maybe a drop or 2, but for others I did need to add. So this is the point that we started out with the design. So I'm starting with the French tip. That was like literally, I swear, the hardest thing to do, because last time I did French tips I didn't really like them on myself, but So I kept practicing, I kept, rubbing it off. I kept going back in with the spirit just to like, clean the place up, because it was so crazy and so hard to get it. But like, the thing is, you just keep trying, and then eventually you get it. I mean, I did manage to get it in the end, and the good thing is it was so easy to clean up. So yeah, I did those, and I was curing in between layers just so that I do not smudge. So I would cure for even 10 seconds. So at this point, I got started with the kind of like the drip effect on my nail. So I don't really know how I can explain that, but I think you guys can just see that. I was just trying to draw in whatever shape, really, whatever shape that I could get, and then I'm just like filling the rest of that up the with the rest of the red nail polish. And of course I cured that in between, but I'm also cleaning the outline. As you can see, I'm going in with that nude just to kind of like help me pretty much get the shape. So as you can see, I'm going in really deep with the nude just so that I can really bring in that whole drip effect type of thing, and not have it look a little weird and ropey. So yeah, pretty much. I don't know how you can explain it, but it was just doing things up until they're visually right to me. In the spirit of Valentine's, I was like, yes, we're doing red, but we need a heart. We need a little heart. So I realized I didn't put it anywhere. So I was like, let me put it at the bottom. So that's exactly what I did. I took my little pen, my little brush, and drew a little heart, and we ran with that for Valentine's, sticking to the theme. And then I'm going over that red again and just kind of adding the coats. And then this point is where we now go in with the black liner. So this is now where you start to outline to give you the nice 3D comic book effect. Not to lie, I swear this was the easiest part. I was scared of this part. I was like freaking out about this part. But like, once my hand started gliding, it was, I swear, the easiest thing that I did. It wasn't that hard, and I'm like, why was I so freaking out? And at this point, I really got the vision that my vision is really being executed, and I started to get really excited, because I mean, look at the nails. They're already looking good. They're already looking perfect. So now at this point, after I cured for a bit, I went in with that shadowy shade that we kind of created. So just putting it like in the corners and in very few places. I was using it very sparingly. You don't really need it, but I just put it in just to add a bit of depth to the color. So I was just putting it wherever I felt like putting it. I didn't really put it everywhere, as you can see. And you can barely even see it though, but it's definitely there. So at this point, after I was done with that, I cured it for a bit, and then I picked up my other brush and went in now with the white. So for the white, I'm just adding that wherever I feel necessary, especially in the corners. That's just kind of like to bring in that extra shine effect, just to exaggerate the look of the cartoon and everything. And I don't know, guys, like, it looks believable. Even in person, it looks absolutely believable. It looks like a drawing, and I just love it. So at this point, I was done with all of that, and then I just went ahead with my top coat and I cured my nails for a bit, and then I went ahead and did my right side. So guys, this is me all done. Those are my nails. Like, talk about the spirit of Valentine's. I did my right side and it really wasn't half bad. Like, it wasn't half bad. They look so pretty. I absolutely love them. Even in person, they look so cute. I thought they wouldn't look as good in person, but I stand corrected. So that's exactly how my nails turned out. Please comment down below if you'd like to see more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.